Hello everyone, and welcome back to SAHULA Sand Safari, where we are running with our wonderful giraffes in the beautiful, beautiful, vast horizons, which also had, did you see how many little Ellies were going by? Oh geez. Hello ladies, yes I heard you. Procrastination, so good to see you again, my dear giraffe. It sounds like the mama Ellies are very happy with their little babies running around. Look at these little ones. Oh, and Joyful, the reticulated giraffe. Joyful, hang in there. She's about to die of old age, but she's happily curled up, taking a nap right next to Curious, no doubt one of her distant relations. Oh dear, you guys, it's always difficult when we need to begin our zookeeping days by saying goodbye to one of our longest residents. 28 years we have had Joyful the giraffe, and I'm gonna miss her so much, but she has gone ahead and provided a ton to this family. Look at this. We have basically had all of these giraffes born just in the SAHULA Sand Safari. She has gone ahead, she has mated with Venture the second, Discovery, Resolve, Discovery the second, and Venture the first. She's ended up having 4 wonderful offspring, including little Curious. Curious is actually her son. Hang in there, little Curious. But she's also had Procrastination, the female, Jumping, Joy, Discovery, the third, and Curious. Oh my goodness. And she's the child of Joy and Venture. Oh wow. We have such a huge tower of giraffes. So even though we are going to miss this lovely one, with her passing, it nearly concludes yet another part of the long, long legacy and the story of SAHULA Sands Safari. And I hope, I can't watch, it's too much, but I hope Joyful's memory will live on in Joyful the second. Hello, Laughter. Oh, isn't that just such a beautiful thing, guys? Just as we were embracing the tragedy of losing one of our original born here in SAHULA Sand Safari giraffes, we actually have Laughter ringing out across the horizon and getting ready to have another baby. We'll be able to make that Joyful the second in honor of, you know, Joyful, who we just lost. I love that idea. All right, while we wait, do we have any poop for the dung beetles to spread their tortilla flowers on? We do not. We just have a sleeping elephant, Daisy, who's sleeping in a way that just makes me have a bit of a heart attack. Daisy, must you sleep like that? Like, truly, that's very alarming. She's snoring! My elephant is snoring. I love that. I love that. Okay, we're gonna give her something comfortable to snore in, since she's going to do that. Maybe some custard apple, common reeds. I want her to be able to have, oh, and Laughter's having her offspring. So we need to go and see what those are in just a second. But I want this to be somewhat comfortable. So let me go ahead and put down like a few pieces. Oh man, I moved her. I didn't mean to move her. I was trying to put down like a few fun pieces of the grass so that she could go ahead and snooze there. Ah well, lesson learned. And we need to have Joyful the second be named now that she has been born, just as our first Joyful left us. There we go. Oh, and Ollie the wild dog is about to mature. Gosh, we just have such a busy morning, don't we guys? Now let's make sure that the Ellies can actually walk through those plants, please. Aw man, I just reduced the traversable area because of the plants. They should be able just to barrel through those plants, in my opinion. Alright, we'll see if that bothers them. Alright, who died? Opal? What? Opal just passed away of old age too! Jeez! Let's get some happy things going, guys, since, you know, this morning has been so interesting. But Laughter has gone ahead and given birth to her child. Is this her? Is this her? It is! Justice and Laughter have had Joyful the second. I really hope we don't have another Joyful the second, but we'll find out soon. And there we go, little one. There's the cycle of life, all in 5 minutes, my friends. Also, it looks like another elephant has just decided... The elephant is snoring. Kate is actually snoring. And just blocking the truck. This is hilarious. I hope that everybody currently on this tour is having the time of their life and doesn't have to, like, go to the toilet. Okay, they're having a great time. The view of the reticulated giraffe is quite good here. Yeah, I think the view of the elephant is really the best for you right now, friends. Just FYI. But alright guys, so welcome back to our adventures. I am so excited to have you guys here. Last time we ended up working quite a bit on the Bachelor Oasis, and we do still have more work to do over here, especially with making it even more comfortable for our wonderful hippos to enjoy, and making sure that the water, before I forget, making sure that the water quality stays good, which means we need to start expanding paths and expansions over to this side as well. That's gonna make things kind of tricky. It's really interesting how huge we actually need to make the facilities in Vast Horizons, because in order to take care of all of these animals, we have to cover huge areas. And that's a little tricky. Alright, we'll go ahead and put the water treatment facility right here for now. Train modification failed, that's fine. Okay, right here for now. And then we need to make a path over here. Oof. This is gonna be tricky. Like, this is the last spot we have a path. So, let's actually go down on this side. There we are. So that's actually the last place we have a path, and our mechanic would have to traverse it all the way over here in order to get to it. Oh my gosh. Let's mark this as like a staff path right there so that people don't fuss about it. Hopefully we'll fix a better solution in the near future, because I do want to make it so that people will be able to traverse across the tops of the rocks and go rock climbing more. I think that would make it kind of fun. Like, I would like to have maybe a rock climbing thing up and over here, where people could kind of walk on a bridge across here and end up on this side to another little oasis. We could make this a flamingo oasis over here. Wow. But all of those wonderful Vast Horizon dreams and ideas, where we will be expanding and expanding and expanding what we can do, we'll have to wait just a moment, because today is actually another very special animal day. Today is Save the Rhino Day. And uh-oh. Hello? Wait, why are you guys upset for Daisy? Daisy, why are you upset? Daisy, are you stuck? Okay, Daisy somehow got stuck on the wrong side of the exhibit and managed there. She's fine now. All right, you guys, you can all leave. Daisy's fine. See? She just got stuck on the wrong side of the exhibit. There's no reason to panic. That happens if the elephants manage to get to this side. And we can actually fix that if I remove some of these rocks. Because now Daisy will be able to get up and down. There we go. Alright, get out of here. I'm sure all of you guys are familiar with the plight of the rhinos all over the world. Multiple species and subspecies of rhinoceros. You guys are so cute. Oh my gosh. Have been having, oh, this is so precious. Have been hunted for their horns due to superstitions about traditional medicine, superstitions about them being good aphrodisiacs, superstitions about them being able to help you like pass grades. Because the poor rhino has that horn that so much myth has been built around, even though the horn is made out of the same keratin that our hair and our nails are made out of. They have been hunted almost and all the way to extinction throughout the world amongst many different subspecies, which is really, really sad. And there's a lot of great work going on to try to save the rhinoceros that even goes as far as to the edge of scientific possibility with cloning, in vitro fertilization, efforts that are monumental to try to save an entire species from going into extinction, and really ideally wouldn't have to happen. It's really cool that we can do in vitro fertilization on rhinos now. And I've actually seen the living, breathing, adorable little results of those in vitro fertilization rhinos. However, everyone I talked to at the San Diego Zoo who were raising those rhinos and who were doing such great work wished that it was as easy as being able to protect their habitat and know that they would be fine in the wild. Not one person really wanted to be in that position where they had to go so far as to use these high-end cloning technologies to try to predict the survival of a species. They just wanted people to know, stop wildlife trade. Don't fall for it. Don't buy into it. Don't spend money on it. And that's just such an important subject that I'm sure all of us here know a lot about. And all of us here wouldn't be involved in the illegal poaching. We wouldn't be involved in the hunts that definitely, like the canned hunts, or there's just so many different levels where we can try to make a difference. And at the end of the day, it comes down to really just letting somebody who has a bunch of money, and you might run across these kinds of people in your lifetime, because I know I have, somebody who has a bunch of money and no sense and thinks that they can just do what they want and spend all this money and you're going to be impressed. And you guys are going to meet people like that. And what you can do in a sideways way to even help the rhino is just not fall for that peer pressure. Is just let people know that just because you have the money to spend on it doesn't make it right. And that actually is kind of the underlying culture, I feel, behind a lot of the illegal wildlife trade. But there's my little rant to try to do my part to help the rhinos. And today we're actually going to be adding a rhino in to SAHULA Sands Safari. As soon as we take care of... Oh my gosh, as soon as we take care of this well, it seems. Oh dear. Alright, there we go. And I think that was the sound of the last of the protesters leaving. Yeah, they're leaving. And Joyful Snack, the giraffe has matured! How exciting! We're actually going to go ahead and we are going to put, let's actually see, do we want to release Joyful Snack into the wild, or do we want to go ahead and put her up, reticulated giraffe, on the market? I think, my gracious, there are not very many female giraffe right now. So let's try again. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we'll put Joyful Snack on the market. And we'll put her up for, oh, maybe 3,000. Which sounds like a lot, but we're running very, very low on our trade points. So I would be very relieved if we could have a bit of help there. Alright, give me 1 second, friends. We're going to check on our reticulated giraffe. There we go. We have so many in here! Oh my gosh! Alright, well, we're gonna release to the wild Endurance. I had no idea we were, like, holding so many in storage. And then we are gonna come over, and let's actually have Jumping Joy go up. She's extremely healthy, so we're just gonna give this a good shot and see if anyone will help out SAHULA Sands for 8,000. Joyful Snack, we'll go ahead and we will trade her for 3. There we go. Venture the Second, we'll go ahead and try trading him. And we'll put Pride up there too. Just to see. Because he's nice and healthy too. And then let's see. We'll try Ihozi. Ihozi, I think we're supposed to add into our exhibit. In fact, I think he should actually be running wild right now. That's interesting. Anyway, sorry guys, the zoo demands a lot of attention in a lot of different directions some days. Oh dear. Alright, we're gonna have the protesters come back! Alright. Phew, there we go. Cleaned up the ruins of this place. Oh, and we're way behind on putting down ruins for the wild dogs. We will be working on that too. But for now, we're going to add in a rhino. And we're going to do that for the efforts of Save the Rhino Day. I would love to know in the comments what you guys think we could do to try to help out with saving a rhino. It's very interesting when a lot of us don't live in the country that that's all about, which is why I say one of the things you can do is just really educate people that that's not a safe thing to do, that's not a kind thing to do, and that's a terrible thing to do, to hunt any of the animals, especially any of the endangered animals, for their body parts, especially to use in things like a traditional medicine or just things that aren't really science-backed, aren't even proven. And I would love to know your guys' idea on what could we do when we live in places that don't even have rhinoceros to try to help out. Is it just education? Should we be doing like outreach to the people who live in those areas to try to help them protect their wildlife zones? I would love to know what you guys think we could do to try to help out the rhinos. And for now, we'll just settle with trying to learn more about them. And we're going to be adding in the Indian rhinoceros to our African SAHULA sand safari, because there is not actually any of the varieties of African rhinoceros in Planet Zoo. And we're just going to say that this particular rhino has been sent here at request of the people trying to rescue them. Because clearly, with our thriving giraffe and elephant populations and wild dogs, we are doing excellent work here in the SAHULA Sand Safari. And the people behind the Indian rhinoceros survival group are hoping that perhaps they can just tuck one of the rhinos in here. They can thrive, they can get a little healthier, a little happier, and eventually go back out into the wilds. So we're gonna get a male and female pair. You guys ready? Oh, okay, we're gonna get a male. And eventually we will try to add in a female when the time comes. This is actually a pretty healthy male right over here. So we're going to go ahead and adopt him. And then we're going to move him on in. And let's see if we can find ourselves a female sometime soon to celebrate World Rhino Day, which would really tickle me. And look at all of these people. Holy heck. I think we should probably put like a shop up here, up on the rocks. Don't you guys think? Ooh, and definitely a restroom. That would be really cool if we could like sneak a restroom kind of like in this spot. I would really love that actually. All right, can we get ourselves a female rhino? We can! We got her, guys! Go, 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 go! All right, we'll add her in here too. And this will be our rescue rhinos. So rescuing some rhinos and raising the price on our tickets. Heck yes. For, oops, nope, 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 nope. I wanted $24, not $200. Whoops. But rescuing some rhinos for Save the Rhino Day. And we'll kind of give this some thought at how we could help out to save the rhinos. So guys, I would like all of you to meet Galaxy. This is going to be Galaxy, our male rhino, and he's often tromping. Oh, he sounds like a tank. Look at him, he's so cool. But that will be Galaxy, our male Indian rhino, brought here on their rescue mission. And that is from Jasmine Dodds, who has a toy African dog named Galaxy, which I think is so cute. And then, hello, hello. We have a lovely female here who's clearly a little bit smaller. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to name her Caroline after Caroline Critters. Oops, Caroline. There we go. Who also has some great names for the giraffes. Which reminds me, we didn't put down a giraffe tree. Okay, hang on guys, real quick. I've got to put down Joyful II's giraffe tree. This is very important to me. And I'll go and put it maybe right over here is a good spot actually. Because we want to have little memorial trees for the amazing giraffes. Because as they are born, they are spreading the seeds of the acacia trees around through their poop, as the dung beetles are so happy to know. And helping us, Joyful II giraffe tree. There we go. And helping us to have even more little memories of all of the giraffes we have had. Holy heck. But alright, so our rhinos are in here. I am so happy about that. They're going to be here as part of the rescue group. And they should get along just fine with all of the animals here. I think, yeah, the only thing is they don't like the plants they have because they're actually from India. They are not native to Africa, a completely different continent. However, they do like to be around grasslands and temperate areas. So hopefully this will provide a perfectly safe and wonderful place for these two rescue rhinos to meet and have many, many children that we can then release into the wild, send to our wonderful Zoodesia Zoo, our main zoo that we will be visiting at some point in the future, and generally teach our guest more about the amazing rhino. There you go, buddy. Caroline's doing really well. She should have plenty to eat, and everything is perfect in here for her. There's already enrichment. She's very happy with her social group and her space. She's not stressed. The rhinos fit right in. Wonderful. Where's Galaxy? Let's make sure he's comfortable. Let's see. Galaxy, where are you? Galaxy the rhino. Let's see. And we need... there. Alright, and he's over here. He is really just charging around, probably checking his territory. I'm not sure about the Indian rhinoceros, but I know that the rhinos in Africa are pretty territorial, and they very much like to establish very strict territory boundaries. I've seen some really interesting videos of rhinos actually, where they will cross into the edge of their boundary and just stop chasing another rhino. I would probably, if I was the rhino, keep the chase on for quite a long time. Like, if I could still see my rival rhino, I would be chasing him. But I have seen a lot of videos of the African rhinos just stop short. They know where their territory boundary is, and once they reach that edge, they just stop chasing the other rhino. So I thought that was really cool. But Galaxy seems like he is settling in quite well. Rhinos do not have very good eyesight, so he is going to be spending a lot of time peering blearily at all of the bumps around him and finding his way carefully through this new home. Hopefully he'll find his way over to the lovely female Caroline that we have, and we'll have some little rhino babies. And we'll spend some time learning more about these guys as the days go by and they settle in to their place here in the vast horizons. Alright, and really quickly before we go, Caroline also included a lot of wonderful giraffe names. Holy cow, we have a lot of people. I definitely need to spend some time working on the people, and we totally will, guys. But Caroline did include a lot of really good giraffe names, so let's see if I have any unnamed giraffes. Because I think I do. We do! We have 2 little unnamed baby boys! One is right over here, and we're actually going to name him... Hello, little guy! We're gonna go ahead and name this guy Question, which I think is such a cute name. So this is Question. He is actually the son of playfulness and an unknown father, which kind of makes me blink. How do we have an unknown father? I know all of my giraffes. We have a giraffe fight going down between Justice and Discovery the Second. Oh, and actually we're gonna go ahead and we're going to call the vet over and cure Discovery the Second, but he actually needs to be released into the wild because he doesn't have the genes that we are looking for. So, oof, I'm glad I caught that giraffe fight. It's not usually terrible when the giraffes fight, but you still want to keep on top of it. Alright, and then we have one more child. And Panic, I actually need to release her as well, don't I? Because she's too closely related to everybody. How much would it be? We'll go ahead and try putting her in the trade center, just to see what happens. Just to see. And we have one more little baby. So let's see if we can find this tiny guy. He's hiding in here somewhere. Alright. There you are, little guy! I found you! And this is him! A gold level, absolutely beautiful baby boy who we're going to name Talent! Caroline, I loved all of those names that you had. That is so nice to be able to name all of our giraffes. And we're going to come over and we're going to put down Question and Talent's trees. And I'm going to put them behind the staff center because I think that those are really cute names. So we'll have Question right there. And we'll go ahead and we'll put Talent right over here. There. So, Talent giraffe tree and Question giraffe tree. And just like that, SAHULA Sand Safari continues to grow. Wonderful! Alright, we'll let the rhinos settle in. And I think next time, guys, we might actually try putting a bit more effort into taking care of our guest as well. And maybe seeing what will happen. Whoops. Maybe seeing what will happen between our hippo and our elephants over here. Is that poop? No. I was very hopeful because we could put down a ton of tortillas if that was the case. But we'll see what will happen with our happy hippo and if we'll be able to get him settled into the bachelor's oasis. Oh, there he is. He's covered in mud, so Thunder seems to be having a great day. And we'll also try to take care of our guest and spend a little bit of time cleaning up the sands. So, if you guys could, do please leave a like for the addition of our wonderful new rhinoceroses, wherever they happen to be hiding. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.